Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, to continue with the Ideal Romantic Partner series, I'm going to be reading for ATEEZ Sun. So yes, this is going to be dedicated to him. So let's start the reading. He got the Page of Wands, the Hierophant, Nine of Wands, and Four of Pentacles. And then from the Oracle of the I Ching of Love, he got the card of Deception. Definitely, I sense that it's a very strong energy, very authentic and very sun, actually, very straightforward. I know that definitely there's much more complexity to his persona, and obviously that what he portrays on stage is not who he is in love, but definitely I can tell you with all these wands that he got here is that he is ready to entertain his partner in the sense that he wouldn't mind for things to turn serious fast. Actually, I do see him like the most like making the move. But also I think that he's someone that develops feelings for people very fast. I don't know if it's feeling. I would say he's very passionate. I would say it's about being passionate, being true to yourself, being true to how that person makes you feel, and I believe that he would want also that it's very that is as passionate as he is. I believe this is very important for him. He also got the Hierophant, so yes, passionate but a bit traditional, and also since this is the marriage card, I believe that he wouldn't mind to get married, like, very impulsively, like actually, like, I don't know, after a few months of dating or something like that. I think it depends on how that person makes them feel. But I believe that there's a sense of yeah, there's a lot of fire, but that is entertaining. But at the same time, it's like I would be afraid if it would like run out very soon, like because the Nine of Wands, it's also, it's about like that is going to take a lot of work, and yes, the passion has to be there, obviously. Both of them have to be like willing to work on the relationship, but I definitely like I would hope for this person, for his ideal romantic partner, to not be too on the defensive when things don't go the way they want to. Here with the Nine of Wands, there's this feeling of someone that would get upset pretty quickly, or they would threaten to end the relationship when things don't go the way they want to. It's like they, according to my perception, they would have very few tolerance to frustration. They would get frustrated really fast, and they would try to end the relationship, or they would just like have this attempt to create more drama. And honestly, he ends with the Four of Pentacles, so he doesn't want someone that's unstable at the end of the day. It's like he wants the passion. He wants someone that is as passionate as he is for the relationship, but he also wants like stability, and someone that is a bit routinary, but someone that is willing to commit to him like every day, like someone that doesn't give up that easily, like a true commitment. But yes, with all this impulsivity coming from him and that person, I believe that maybe they could have a bit of regrets afterwards, especially because they would tend to make decisions very fast. And here, when I saw the Hierophant, I was like, son, do you want to get married? Like, I was thinking about it. I was thinking like, more like thinking about, and interpreting this from the perspective of an ideal coming from his ideal partner, coming from the other side, someone that wants him to propose to them. Actually, no, I think that this desire is coming from him. I believe he wouldn't mind to be married, like very, very fast, like in a short period of time. So this is when I think that probably this impulsivity, it's about being true to yourself, and also like being passionate, and I believe that this is his nature, and he wants someone that is also willing to understand his passion, someone that doesn't like that allows him to be like this. But I don't know. I didn't get much cards of cups, so I'm like, okay, but what about emotions, or what about he's a Cancer sun, so I was like, where is it? So definitely, I believe that probably for his ideal at the moment, he's looking for this person to make him feel alive, to make him feel strong emotions. Someone. Very impactful, very important, someone very, like probably he admires a strong temper, like a strong personality, and also I think that at the end of the day he would admire someone that actually can stay by his side despite of all the drama and everything, because I don't know why there's so much energy, in the relationship. Like, I get it that yes, you are passionate, this person is passionate, there's a lot of things going on between both of you that you need to express, that you need the time, that you need the space to express it, and you are very and generally excited to be with this person. You feel very passionate, you feel very attracted, you want to be close to them, you want to let them know how you feel right away. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm like, what's the rush? This is my question. This is something that me as a reader, I would ask Sam. Like, what is going on with all these excitement and yes, passionate beginnings, and passionate proposals, and so I would ask him, if I was his counselor, I would ask him, like, what's going on with all this impulsivity? What, it's like time isn't running out, like what is going on? Why are you so in a rush? What are you afraid of? Are you afraid of losing it? And I believe that for him, probably he is the kind of person that even when there's a bit of drama, or the other person, like I mentioned at the beginning, if the other person is a bit like I don't know, gets offended by something, and they start arguing, and they are being very reactionary to it, to this, you know like what's going on with that? Why do you need a partner that can somehow keep you on your toes all the time? The tension, the also the fear of losing someone, to always be afraid, because this is what happens, I believe, when you are with people that are they are very passionate, they are very magnetic, but in the relationship it's very exciting. But there comes a moment in the relationship where you have to see the person for who they are. And also, if you want them to be stable in your life, there are moments where they will have to come down. There are moments where they will have to, compromise as well for the sake of the relationship. So I wonder if this person would be able to do so. Like, that's my thought about it. Like, but I believe that he falls for this. It's not that he looks for it. It's not that. This is why I think that it's not ideal, but I believe that he's a very passionate person, that he is like, he would include himself in this sort of like soap opera. It's like, okay, this is how love should be. We should be like this, we should be passionate. We should, like, yes, argue if we have to argue and make up later, but this is the secret gem in here. It's like he wants some passionate moments, like a lot of, like, probably a lot of like arguing in the relationship, and a lot of moments of tension and passion. But at the end of the day, he wants stability. He probably is like, okay, like, yes, we argue, we fought, we discussed, we said a lot of things to each other, but at the end of the day, like, let's get back together. Like, let's continue. It's not like I want you. And he also got the Hierophant. So I would picture this happening inside of marriage or a committed relationship. So, there's there's the aspect of the foundation would be very stable of the relationship, but the 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 level of drama would be like as if they were enemies or something like that, and I don't know what I'm getting this, but I sense that this is what actually what what he finds like ideal, because I see him like getting ready even to, I believe that, and I don't know why I'm getting this, but because this is supposed to be a reading about his ideal, but I don't know why I feel like he probably already went through this, or he has these tendencies, to get into this, because as soon as I saw the Page of Wands, I was like, oh, there he goes. There he goes. Like, he wouldn't mind things to get complicated in the relationship, and probably he likes people that are a bit fiery, that are a bit like resistant to him, that are a bit like difficult, because he does admire that to a certain level, I don't know if it's because he feels like, oh, I admire that person is brave enough to tell me how they feel or to stand up for themselves, But also maybe because in some aspects, maybe he feels like he needs to have some kind of like restriction, a partner that somehow like gets mad at him or tells him how to act or how to be or what they did wrong, somehow that they can reprehend him, like it sounds a bit like a childish dynamic almost, because it's like he wants to be like punished, and this sounds a bit like weird, but it's like he doesn't mind to get tough love from this person, and this can turn a bit kinky almost, like I don't want to say it, but I think that probably, he could like be, there's something about but anger and love and making up and and all those very roller coaster of emotions, and probably he's into that. So like I wouldn't like rule it out, but yeah, because at the end he has the Four of Pentacles, so it's not something that is hurtful to him. Actually, that it can like damage him. Actually, he didn't get any cards of swords nor any card that indicates that there could be suffering or traumatic. But yes, he would want someone that can put him in his place, and someone, I don't know why, like he craves to live this, like to have a very like exciting relationship with this person, to have it like a very fiery one, very like yes, now we love each other, now we hate each other, very tumultuous. So so yes. And then from the oracle he got the card of deception. So yeah, this card was interesting at the end. I was like, oh, we were doing so well, and all of a sudden we got the card of deception. So I'm going to read to you guys what it says. It says, something is causing love to run away. In fact, that energy is retreating, folding back on itself to protect itself. It cannot do otherwise. In short, you will be exhausted and you won't see even the shadow of love anymore. So yes, this card actually is a bit like sad. And I was thinking about it. I was like, why are you so like disappointed about love? And this is why I think that it matches a bit with the energy that I caught earlier, that it was about, his fear of love running away. It's like, I'm like, why is there so much energy in here? Why is there so much like passion and discussions and a lot of like threatening of I'm going to end the relationship, or I'm going to leave, a lot of drama. So I'm wondering like, why do you need that on a regular basis? Like what are you hiding behind that desire? And I believe that probably there's something about it that he's like, maybe he has this perception that if the person doesn't show this passion for him, he feels like he is not loved, or that they are not going to love him anymore. Or probably he's afraid that the person is going to like get bored of him, get bored and actually being like, and give up and being like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. There's a fear here. There's a fear of love running away from him. Because if you see the card of deception of the oracle, it's a person holding a box with a heart inside of it. So somehow he's like begging this person to not run away, to just stay with me, even when things get complicated. So I don't know if he went through this in the past, or he's going through this, where he's in a very like toxic like situation, but he still insists on working on that. When you are in a relationship that is not good for you, but you still insist on seeing like the possibilities, and being like, oh no, we should remain because this person loves me and I love them. There's a bit of not seeing, like refusing to give up, or refusing to recognize that some things are not good for us, and that not because it's quote unquote love or passion or desire, you have to endure it, you have to stay by it. So, probably he's the kind of person that he, even when things are getting a bit like, it's too much and it's time to end it, he would be like still insisting on it, even when he knows that it hurts him, and it's not making him happy. Like he would like persist, and this is why, in the part of the description, it says, in short, you will be exhausted and you won't see even the shadow of love anymore. So yes, it's about putting all this extra energy to somehow make the person stay with you. It's like, why are you like supporting this? Like, why? um there's a lot of effort, yes, a lot of action. There's a lot of chemistry, a lot of passion between them, but at the same time, it's very exhausting. It's very exhausting. It's like, why does a love makes you feel exhausted and then leaves you disappointed? Feeling empty inside. Because yes, you cannot always be with all this energy very high. Sometimes you have to slow down and share moments of intimacy, and also what is going on with intimacy. That's one thing that I was like, okay, yes, a very straightforward lover. You are very straightforward. You talk about how much you love each other, and you show it. You are very someone that also is very, probably he loves someone that it's also very, that is into PDA, someone very affectionate, someone that it's very loving and touching, and very sensual. But yes, at the end of the day, is what is left of this, of this whole thing. So yes, it's interesting actually. I would want. I will read in the future for Sun. I will do, and I don't know if I have done in my channel a personality reading for Sun, because this is interesting actually. Like, I would want to see what's going on with him, like in an individual level. So yes, guys, this is all I have. And if you're a fan of him, and I would love your feedback about what you think about the reading. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.